Buongiorno a tutti ragazzi, bentornati sul mio canale, io sono sempre Tony, siamo tornati finalmente con una nuova puntata di Mass Effect, andiamo diretti perché Venezia potrebbe essere da queste parti. Ci eravamo lasciati appunto che stavamo sulle tracce della matriarca, oddio era già partito però forse siamo rimasti un po' indietro. Speriamo che non stiamo tornando sui nostri passi.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research
Ok.
Facility.
Qui prevedo un po' di casini. Ok. Non si muove.
A bit nippy.
Ok. Mi si è buggato. Molto bene. Molto bene.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Speriamo non risucceda. Questo epic fail.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Oddio no, ti prego. Perché sta succedendo? Oh,
Departing Rift Station. Destination, Central Station.
non credo che devo andare a sta
Now arriving at Peak 15 Central Station.
Io forse potrei. Però sono giusto lì. Eh sì. No. Mi ricordo. Vediamo. Allora. Trovo qualche stronzo che mi attacca. Però. Ok, sono già stato. Proviamo a riprendere. Sembra molto quella specie di struttura che prendi in Resident Evil 2, una specie
Departing
di
Central Station.
ascensore
Destination,
quando
Rift
arrivi
Station.
alla parte finale, al blocco finale, diciamo, al laboratorio dell'Umbrella. Molto molto simile.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Ok. Meno male. Infatti una mappa. Questi che sono? Ascensore, ma laboratorio di massima sicurezza, stazione scientifica. Tanto tiro normale. lo vedo molto convinto di quello che stiamo per fare. Oh.
Stand down.
Meno male.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I take it you've encountered those things.
Encountered, fought, seen men ripped apart by. We're all working on stems. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
Ok, buono. Sono uno spettro.
My name is
Diciamo
Shepard. I'm
sempre.
a specter.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth? It's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
Okay.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Vabbè.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, che succede?
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Let's take them out.
Dove sta? Quanti soldi che droppano sti cosi. Ok. Allora, guardate un attimo. Che cos'è che ha detto? I trasporti. Mi pare che siamo questa è l'ascensore, quindi siamo venuti da qua. Andiamo.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick. Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
I'd kill for a P204. Going down the track. Flashball bugs.
Niente.
Where did they...
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Uncertain.
Sicuro di
I welcome you.
Volete sapere cosa vuoi.
Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for
Si
days.
capisce quali sono gli
For
occhi, qual è il
now,
naso.
with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully,
Ah,
most of my
senza cassa fabrication. Io ho capito se quando compri questa roba praticamente ti ritrovi gli stessi oggetti del mercante dentro una nave. Filo d'assalto 7, 140.000. Oltre a vendere non fai
pleasant to
nient'altro.
see you.
I'll see you later.
Grimly.
What?
Così.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend? Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Ammazza che stronzo.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Science pukes. Let's just bug out and leave them to die. Their fault anyway. Bug out.
Cos'è sto? Io non capivo. Che sta così? Va bene. Allora, ah, vabbè, qui è bello il tizio. Beh, vediamo, magari mi sblocca qualcosa.
What do you want?
Oh.
Were they attacked by
They're
the
suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
Makes sense. She seems to regulate everything else up here.
We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Yes.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let
I
me...
can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Ok.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can
Devo
do something.
riparlare con Ventralis prima.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for
Certainly,
us?
Commander. One moment, please. This system is online and ready to provide...
We don't need
Very
anything.
well, Commander. Logging US.
Devo riparlare con Ventralis. Qui non c'è niente. Dormitorio. Ci sono degli armadietti da scassinare molto nel chill.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming...
Yeah, but you also have extra... All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there. I'll radio ahead to let the guard know.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Allora. diario. Questo. Produce appena di soldi vicino agli alloggi del personale scientifico. Ok, che forse qui. Quindi già deve essere un segno.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the
Che
hot
sono
lab.
macchine o sono esseri viventi questi?
I need to know more about those things.
About the Rachni?
Ragni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the
Un
last
alien
battle.
praticamente.
They brought it here.
E si sono ridiffusi.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from...
I'll be leaving.
A farli estinguere un'altra volta, ho capito. Allora, noi siamo venuti da qui.
Oh, gotta keep the mood light.
Per
I mean,
cazzi
if you
loro.
don't laugh, you'll... Yeah. You just have to.
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
There aren't any human specters.
Invece
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
mi manda il tuo
What do you
comandante.
want? Yeah, he radioed. He also... You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Abbiamo installato 4 agenti chimici che possono essere combinati per neutralizzare la tossina, ma solo se uniti in precise quantità. Normalmente diverso un agente chimico, l'equipaggiamento indicherà la quantità minima e massima richiesta e sicuramente queste soglie farà fallire l'intero processo. Ah, vabbè. Vabbè, carino.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
What the hell?
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Ok. Vabbè. Fine, no? O è vivo questo? Ok, passa, vediamo. Addirittura gli hanno detto devo essere eliminato subito, cioè la prima occasione utile. Quindi sanno che sarei arrivato. problem. Ok, allora l'antidoto l'abbiamo... Ah, hanno citato pure lui. Ok.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari has with...
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Dici. Lì. Ok. Dietro. Questa zona backtracking qui.
What the hell are you looking at? You want me to use this?
Oh, ma che cazzo sono tutti incattiviti?
Is that the cure? You did it?
I think so. It was hard to concentrate while dodging.
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate... Look, the guards, they've been more on... And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's... Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
That's what I'm here for.
I need to administer this. Thanks.
Interessa il Medigel. A parte che posso livellare. No.
This system is online and ready to
We don't need
provide-
anything right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Allora andiamo a... dove ero prima. Quindi lì. Qui. Ho incasinato sto posto.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Qui cos'altro troviamo da questa parte. Forse questo è un modo semplicemente per oltrepassare quella porta che avevo trovato qui sopra. pistola livello 7 è buono. Si apre qui. Questa è una scenza.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Ok, e lì? Quella perché sta sempre indietro? Oddio, è qua. Come fa a essere qua? Niente, quella è rimasta incastrata, madonna santa. Devo andare a recuperare. Ha qualche difetto cognitivo sta ragazza, perché ti svegli? Non ti porto più, eh? No, prima volevo vedere. Di nuovo indietro è rimasto. Incredibile. Ah. Esperienza non vedo perché. Le granate le sto usando praticamente nulla. Sì, quello no. Vabbè. Dai punti qua c'ho. Questo punto. Forse anche a lei. Dove facciamo fare elettronica. Vabbè, niente, fino a non ti trova a uccidere gente a caso. E quindi adesso la resa dei conti. Vediamo un po'. Sarà boss fight? Non lo so. Qualcosa può succedere. Effettivamente fino ad ora non abbiamo trovato delle vere e proprie boss fight. Trovi proprio davanti così, cioè. Ecco.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with the hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind. To beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder.
Così si è ripresa questa.
Nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay.
Okay.
It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Tell me where the Mu gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Un po' troppo repentino questo cambio di umore, però.
Die. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Armi, c'è tutti i poteri suoi.
Mother.
Uccidiamo lui.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. Always said there would be a...
Bella formista la signora. Sta milfona. $93.000. Non ha neanche fatto un livellino. No, distruggevo questo schifo. Questo.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No. We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us. before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
All right. I don't think
Before you deal with our children, what will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Commander, those tanks on her enclosure, they're acid. Strong enough to dissolve any living creature. They must have installed them for a reason.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Qui che cazzo facciamo? Non mi hanno fatto effettivamente niente, vero? Vai.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Che possono possederti. Non è che siamo proprio... Andava di tutto. Vabbè. Lei la possiamo anche poi depositare alla prossima missione. Noveria, abbiamo finito. Minchia Johnny, ma dove si esce questo posto di merda? C'è il sentiero. Vai, batte. Ma dove sei? Se non mi sbaglio, mappa scientifica, massima sicurezza.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding
You
up?
must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship. Thousands of years. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an art. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrolled.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Clara the start.
Mira. Ok. Ecco il computer. Ok, qui.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-0200.
Verify.
120 secondi, io non so come si esce da qua, perfetto. Infatti sembrava una granata. No, ho tenuto una granata, vabbè. Mega esplosivo. Danno più 28. Pensavo dovessi uscire proprio da tutta dovrei andare di là. Sto semplicemente andarmene. qui abbiamo dato.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Stai calmo.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
We're done here. Crew?
The Varia report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Nevaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Però, vabbè. Ormai. Allora. Volta qui è...
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the thorium.
The paperwork will keep.
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say already. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine?
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation day.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not... Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Blowhards are easy to brush off.
He heard a girl. Broke her. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed. Like an idiot, I stood up. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue Talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I could manage now. But at 17, that's something.
Tapping that deep must have shocked the hell out of you.
Not as much as it shocked Vernus. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. You keep that level headed.
Reasonable is about everyone else in this galaxy, present company accepted, of course.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you...
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Devo fare la romance con lei.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted.
I blame Saren.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need... Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara.
You have been very understanding with me. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors... When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Are you saying...
No! Oh, no. I am not very good at the union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Wait, are you saying...
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know.
I'm ready, if you are.
Eager is not the same as ready, Shepard. There is too much at stake. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Stiamo un altro po' e la portiamo a casa. Tutto questo c'è pure l'umana che non ho capito se stanno effettivamente insieme. Cerchiamo. Qua dentro sta nave è un macello.
Yes, Commander? Yes, sir.
Boy, am I glad to be off, and one will freeze your balls off. The other will sell them out from under you.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Vediamo cosa succede con lui. Ero già qui, quindi a sto punto ascensore.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Commander, how are you?
I gotta go.
Commander. Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC?
That's a good question.
Like what?
He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after
My
Sarah.
father's a CSEC man to the bone. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but he despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
But Saren's not going to play by our rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to
I'm
stop
right
him.
behind you, Commander.
Ok.
Commander?
Allora, dobbiamo fare il cascamorto anche con lei.
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important.
Yeah. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story.
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Madonna, che ha fatto?
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was... She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friend I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah, she kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
She cracked him in the face. Good.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna... But he hung his head, and she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father.
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed great... For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer.
I appreciate that. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Do you have a few minutes?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper. Rifles... I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the
You mean the
last
Rachni? They were I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tassoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me...
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
I heard about that. You know,
it's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same.
So your people were an infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children. And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us. Ask the All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die and every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you asked a Krogan? Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Sono semplicemente guerrieri.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along. You've got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
What's so special about the
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Aye,
Va di parlare di motori. Approfondiamo
Your
quello
ship's
che-
amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge
A
technology.
month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so
It
interesting.
comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make... Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are
They're constantly being repaired, modified. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, but some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why
Tell me about your people.
our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties others... Like what?
I want to know more about the Pilgrim.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek but no ship wants to accept someone who will... We set out This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject a
That
gift?
doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Si capisce, sembra umana sotto.
Like what? See you later.
Vabbè. Torniamo a noi. Cerchiamo di capire cosa dobbiamo fare. Firmare. Cosa serve però? Letta di cavallo. Essendo così lontano dalla sua stella. È un perno strano, mi sento colpo da sopra. Dovrei tornare alla cittadella. Andiamo alla cittadella. Guarda che città. C'era qualcosa che devo fare qui, mi ricordo bene. Devo chiudere 2 o 3 missioni. Almeno 2. Ogni volta per uscire dalla nave pure è un casino. No, ok, è vicino. Aspetta. Mi ricordo male. Esci da qui.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
At ease. Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a... I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order.
I'll just
Ma non dovevo farla entrare.
Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds.
Maybe. But we're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes. And we need to talk about Krogan? A Sator? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look
Your
better.
job is to look good, Commander. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I... Good hunting, Commander Shepard.
Vabbè. Squadra. Livellino. Deformiamo.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated...
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers? People back home have heard a lot of what. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be...
I'm sure our viewers will understand.
Giornalisti, mai una buona idea. Averci a che fare.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Ha mai incontrato una situazione nella quale la cittadella le ha chiesto di anteporre i suoi bisogni a quelli della Terra?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda.
You really do believe that? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Many details are still classified, I'm afraid. I can tell you she's a fine ship and has the best...
Some members of that crew are... Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked...
Human, yes, but you do work for the... Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details.
So you were there on a mission from the Council? Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect...
You're an idealist, Commander, but one last question. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever
Don't worry, we'll find out. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Oddio, trasporto rapido. Allora, diario. Abbiamo qualcosa da fare qua. Torre della cittadella. Oh.
No, I'm waiting. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tower?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I found them. What was left of them.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those...
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find it.
Ok. Questa è fatta. Yeah. Solo questo. Come ci torno alla nave? Questo sta ancora qua. Palavreti.
Where there was only darkness, the enkindlers gave light. Where there was only ignorance, the enkindlers gave
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Faccio così.
Redeploying.
Ritornavo alla nave qua. Non c'entra niente.
Hello again, Commander. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are... I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
I can't promise.
Thanks again for your help. In the long...
E dove abbiamo parlato col consiglio? Dice che vuole lui.
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
Va bene ragazzi, facciamo così. Chiudiamo questo capitolo per oggi. Io torno nella nave e vi risparmio questo supplizio. Grazie per aver seguito. Sempre lasciate un like, lasciate un follow al canale. Ci vediamo alla prossima.